Hey guys, it's Nate, aka the Foot Accountant. Welcome back to the channel. On a random Saturday in May of FC26, EA decided to go out and make history. For years, goalkeepers in this game had gotten upgrades in terms of stats and playstyles just like every other card. But there was always one crucial stat, arguably the most important for goalkeepers, that never got upgraded. The Evo that we just got yesterday in this game changed that. For the first time ever, we have reactions getting boosted on these goalkeeper cards. We're going to take a look at it because goalkeeper prices are crashing on the market, but with the way this Evo looks, I think we can invest for a rebound. Also, speaking of prices, these League One Team of the Season cards are crashing as expected, but for one player, it is definitely because the store pack is giving out his card at a very high rate. And for today's content on Sunday, what surprise are we going to have? Are we going to break some other sort of record that EA hasn't done before, or will it just be a new mid icon pack? Let's discuss everything, guys. If you're excited for this one, drop a thumbs up on it, hype the video if you can, and subscribe if you are new. Now let's dive into yesterday's content on Saturday first with our new Flash Rush event in objectives. Guys, this one's probably a skip for me because yes, there's an 82 by 10, but the rest of the rewards for playing 5, winning 3, and assisting in 5 separate matches just doesn't really do it for me, if I'm being completely honest. Specifically with these Evos inside of here, giving you a 7th base playstyle, which most of our cards that are 89 rated already have 8 base playstyles, so they don't fit into this anyway. Those are just underwhelming objective Evos. The coolest thing about this Rush event might be the fact that I think Rush in itself is still glitched at the moment, and you can experience that by playing Rush. So EA's not fixed that, I believe. I need to double check and confirm that. I haven't played the mode since it came out, but it was on Friday. EA tweeted about it that you lose control of your avatar. Basically, your player you control in Rush, you lose control of them. That sounds pretty crazy. I might just play Rush once or twice to experience that, but I probably won't finish that objective there. That's that. Now, let's go to SBCs and talk about Emily Sonnet and Victor Osimhen, because that Osimhen card looks interesting. But this Emily Sonnet card, maybe not so much for most of us. Great playstyles, honestly pretty good stats apart from the pace being slightly low. Just not a card that I think a ton of people are going to be interested in, but if you're collecting NWSL or American cards, then this one is really cheap. It's only 29,000 coins, an 86 rated squad, and a team of the week or a team of the season to do. That's also not a terrible price to pay if you're like really low on team of the seasons and you need another TOTS card just to put into an SBC. If you've got a lot of extra fodder from doing upgrade packs, there you go. Now, the SBC that is way more interesting to me because of the playstyle plus combination and his acceleration type is this Victor Osimhen. Guys, a rapid and quick step plus lengthy player with 97 pace. This dude has got to be super quick in game, especially I'm talking about like on a rapid plus with the sprinting. With the quick step plus, of course, that's going to help him accelerate quicker, which he won't be fast at because he is lengthy. But with the rapid plus being lengthy and having that, he's going to be so fast sprinting in for a through ball or over the top pass. That's why I want to get this card done and try him out. 97 strength, 98 jumping, 99 heading accuracy, amazing shooting stats, of course, the blistering pace, and really good playstyles for a striker. You got the first touch base in there. You got pinged pass. You got finesse, low driven, plus, of course, the game changer, acrobatic and precision header for corners maybe, and then the technical. Like, that's a really good card, honestly. The price isn't too bad either. It is about 220,000 coins, which is an 87, 88, 89, and a 90 rated squad with a couple of team of the weeks or team of the seasons in there. Now, his SBC is downvoted, as you can see here on Footbin, but the card is upvoted in terms of thumbs up to thumbs down on the actual card page. Again, that's how I feel. I just want to try this card out because rapid, quick step, and that lengthy combination is not something that you see too often in this game. And with Osimhen just being super fast with 97 pace, that is actually an SBC that I would like to try out. Now, yesterday's SBCs continued with another one of our challenge SBCs, of course. EA is dropping one every single day, and if you complete them all, then you get the completionist puzzle objective done. That is the Barclays Women's Super League Challenge that dropped yesterday. Add that to the list. We'll have another one of those today. And the last SBC from yesterday's content was the expected 83 plus by 8 pack, which I actually haven't had a chance to open. I've done the SBC, but haven't had a chance chance to open it yet because I am currently unassigned with a whole bunch of 82 plus player picks and a couple of the TOTS player picks that we have in SBCs, because guys, these are just too fun to do. I know we talked about it at length in yesterday's video, and I hope you guys are able to pack some really good cards, because for Rick, yes, the blues just keep coming from these. And that's Barcola, who was 500,000 coins yesterday and is now only 200K today. But like, let's freaking go, man. That is what these player picks can give out. And then more fodder. I could do these all day. Guys, these have not been nerfed. They are not worse than they were before. They are still cooking. The red picks are cooking. We mentioned that in yesterday's video. Like, everything pack weight right now seems to be so much better than the last 3 weeks of Team of the Season. And it is just fun, man. Like, that is what I'm looking forward to logging on the game these last 2 days, is just ripping as many of these player picks and opening all the packs that I can, because it just feels like you genuinely have a chance at packing some of these cards. Now, we could sit here for the whole rest of the video and open these player picks, but we should probably talk about... What am I saying, man? Do these picks. I don't know what other like proof you need, man, because these are giving out fodder cards and they're giving out actual good players like Barcola, who can at least go into my League One. Dude, what? What? Another blue. We are on a freaking roll. I can't stop opening these right now. How about this? I'm going to start talking about fodder prices, because we need to make some coins so that I can afford 85s and 86s to... No, we don't need to. I have plenty of coins. I want you guys to make coins on 85s and 86s so that you can go do any SBC you want to do with packing all these Team of the Season cards and these player picks, high rated, then filling in the rest of your squads with the low rated that you need to buy for like provisions, and then, you know what, just getting SBCs done. I can't even talk. But guys, buy 85s these days for 1.7K, because they're going up over 2,500 coins at content. This is yesterday on Saturday. Normally the 85s on the weekends are like 1.2 to 1.3. They're 1.6, but they're still going up so much that it is very worth to buy them. And you've got squad battle rewards today, which might supply things just a little bit. So 85s, 86s, get those on bid. I would say 89s would be good to get on bid as well today with the squad battle rewards time frame, just because you may have, or what will have, a new icon player pick or pack that's going to be coming out today as a part of content. All right, so yo, these player picks, man, I don't know how many more I have. You know what? Let's just do all of them. Why not? We can't stop. We're on a freaking roll. I've got like 10 left, and then we'll talk about the big Evo from yesterday, which is another one, dude. We started this video and the TOTS counter was at what, 128 or 129? How many Team of the Seasons have I packed on this video? That is crazy. This was a set of about, I think it was 27 of these 82 plus player picks, and we have hit at least 6 Team of the Seasons. I've kind of lost count. This is unbelievable. These are so good. I'm going to be doing these on the companion app all week long as I can. Guys, make sure you're doing your crafting upgrades as well. Have to mention that. The crafting upgrades give you the gold rares to be able to build huge sets of these player picks. That is a major key to the grind. Gold commons into the crafting, gold rares into this player pick. Now, we're going to end it off with 2 big picks. These are 91 plus week 3 TOTS player picks. These are Prem TOTS, I believe, right? No, sorry, Bundesliga week. So we could still be getting Harry Kane. Stanley, 95. Cold. That's not too shabby. Wish he had more alternate positions. We're still going to chase the Harry Kane through these picks, though, because we did not get him last week. Dupe, Ibanez, and Stiller. Yo, we're cooking right now. Holy smokes. I don't need a Bundesliga team anymore, but that might be a nice super sub as a midfielder in the main squad. And then Barcola used his FUT birthday. He was very, very good. And I think that Stiller is going to be a card that gets into the team as well. So, guys, open packs. What else can I say right now? Look at the state of those player picks. Now, let's talk about the even more surprising news than the fact that those player picks are juiced. It was yesterday's Evo. Now, before I look at this Evo, I just want to show you guys something that you maybe didn't even realize, but it's something that has been going on in this game since Ultimate Team existed, and especially since Evos existed, right? Look back at this De Gea Team of the Season card for FIFA 23. There's a reason that I have this card pulled up. This is a big deal with this Evo that we just got, right? This David De Gea Team of the Season card has 89 reactions. David De Gea gold card back in FIFA 23. Also, if you scroll down, has 89 reactions. The reason that this Evo we just got, the cat-like reflexes, is such a big deal is because this year in FC 26, we have seen for the first time ever the most important stat for goalkeepers, the most important in-game stat, reactions, get a boost. In years before this, like guys, since the beginning of Ultimate Team, goalkeepers have never got reaction boosts. Never. It's always, it's like, imagine if agility never got boosted on any card that got an upgrade, like a normal left wing didn't get an agility boost. It was always just the exact same. That's kind of how it is here for reactions. This is one of the most key stats with goalkeepers in this game. And until this year with this Winter Wild Cards Ruli, who got the first ever goalkeeper reaction stat boost, I believe all time. I don't think this happened in FC 25. I believe he was the first one ever to get it in FC 26 and in all time. That was a big deal when that happened, but we were just knowing that at some point this was going to happen to an Evo. What I'm so curious to know through this whole situation that is kind of unfolding right now in the cat-like reflexes Evo, do you guys notice a difference in game with the plus 25 reaction stat boost with this evolution? I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on that, because for some of us, you've been using these goalkeeper evos for cards like Gadella, cards like Hugo Lloris, who kind of have, you know, these cards that have mid to low reaction levels. Like Gadella has 53 reactions, I believe. If we take a look at his base bronze card upgraded through this evo, 83 reactions on this evo card for him, 58 on his base bronze card. I would love to know, for some of you guys that are maybe doing past and present squads and stuff like that, that are using these random goalkeepers that don't have really high reaction stats to begin with, how much better do they play in game? Because arguably the reaction stat is the most important on a goalkeeper card, but we've never seen it upgraded at all before this year, and especially not through evolutions, to really feel it in game. Now, some will say, Nate, goalkeepers are always just hit or miss anyway, and they feel random, and I think there is some validity to that. But guys, like this Vicario, I'm very tempted to boost him up to this Evo because he's just a menace in game, and whenever I see him in net, I know that other person that I'm playing knows the overpowered players of this game, because he has got to be one of the most OP goalkeepers. Anyways, this Evo is a very good Evo for being free. It's not just the reaction boost that makes it good. It gives good base playstyles, gives a weak foot boost, plus 1 star, which is nice. The only bad thing about it is it doesn't take your card to 3 playstyle pluses. And if you take a look at some of the other goalkeepers that, of course, we've got on the market right now, we got team of the season goalkeepers like this Mike Maignan, who has got 3 playstyle pluses. But for a free Evo, like this is a must complete. I'm probably going to put this on Matt Turner because, I mean, his reaction stat gets boosted up plus 22 and maxes out at 93. So that means that he had 71 reactions on this card before fitting into this evolution. And that is phenomenal. So again, we're going to have to wait and see how this actually plays out in game. Do we super notice a difference or do we not? But goalkeeper evos are popping off right now. If you've got other versions of like Vicario and these other players that you've been boosting up throughout the year and now they fit into this and get the reactions boost, let me know down below in the comments, and we'll see how that actually pans out and plays out. Now, like I said though, really big goalkeeper evo, a lot of hype with the reaction boost. It is making other goalkeepers drop. Buffon was 690,000 coins yesterday. He's now 520k, and that's even up. He was under 500,000 coins. The Mike Maignan that I already showed you went from 110k down to 78,000 coins, back up a little bit now at 89,000 coins. I think that investing in some of these goalkeeper cards is going to be profitable over time. Guys, remember we had a crazy goalkeeper evo. I think it was during like the Christmas time period, and I went out and bought a bunch of Oliver Kahn and I bought Casillas. I bought both those goalkeeper cards, and I just waited because a couple weeks after the hype of that new goalkeeper evo subsided, those goalkeepers who people just know, some of those big names like Van der Sar, I would say Petr Cech's birthday might be in there as well. I think he might actually fit the evo, but maybe he doesn't. Anyways, these 3 playstyle plus keepers that are in team of the season right now, and some of those cards, even like Buffon, they're going to rebound back up over time because these, especially the 3 playstyle plus team of the season goalkeepers, are still the best goalkeepers in the game because they have those 3 playstyle pluses. Of course, you know, this, who is it? Who is the goalkeeper for the Bundesliga team of the season from last week? Kobel, not Berkey. Well, I'm going way back in time there. Gregor Kobel, right? He was almost 300,000 coins. Or no, he was well over 300,000 coins. This Evo comes out. He's 230K right now on the market. I know, kind of an expensive goalkeeper, if we're being completely honest. But this definitely dropped his price yesterday. But I think he's going to go back up a bit. Yeah, he was about 280, right? And he went down to 230. He still has 230,000 coins. So all that to say, watch your team of the season goalkeeper cards, because if they go low again today or through the rest of this weekend, I think they could be good investments. Now let's continue talking about the market, because I flipped a couple of League One team of the season players yesterday. Tovan, 3 of them actually. Bought them at 1.7, sold them into the 1.8 mil range. But guess what? I bought another Tovan just a couple of minutes ago, and I bought him for 1.2 million coins, and now he's back up here to about 1.5 mil. These cards are amazing to trade with, but of course, as we always see on Saturdays, these Impact's team of the season cards get cooked. Look at the state of Nuno Mendes. He was 1.2 mil yesterday, and he's 830,000 coins now. I know a lot of people are packing him from red picks and stuff like that, but that's a crazy price drop. Pacho's only 1.1 mil. Sar's only 540K. He was a million yesterday. Sangare is down big. You take a look at all of these players in this team, and even the D1 Arkema, the Super League Tots cards. Leroy Sané's 375. Asensio is 669K. He was over a million coins on Friday night. A lot of these cards dropped once again because of the capital gains pack being released in the store and just more supply coming in from weekend league rewards as well. So this is the normal price drop off on the Impact's cards. But what's not normal is this. This Endrick card yesterday started at 1.3 million coins. And as we mentioned in yesterday's video, there were rumors about the 450,000 coin League One Tots pack being kind of glitched. That's the word that people were using, but really it just is giving out this Endrick card at such a high rate. People were going and opening that pack in the store yesterday like crazy. Is it still here? I think it was the Premier League. Yeah, right here. Premium Team of the Season Guarantee pack for 450,000 coins. Now, you know what? F it. I'll open it. Why not? Let's see if we get Endrick, because this was happening yesterday. It was happening on Friday, and our luck is in. So I'm going to imagine that we're going to get Endrick here. We got a French striker, D1 Arkema player. We've got a Lyon double walkout. That's probably the card we're interested in the most. I think one of these is a guaranteed Tots card from this, and I think the next one would not be. So we'll have to put at least one on the counter. Okay, that's going to be Sulk, so that's not good. But it's in the player picks. Is in the play. Ooh, 1, 2. So we got 3 team of the season cards there. I'm going to have to look at the pack description of that one and see if I add all 3 of those to the counter or if I just add 1. But these are the player picks that are giving out Endrick. Not this one, the League One 92 plus guaranteed. Let's see who we get though. We got Skriniar and we've got a duplicate on the Onuachu. I'm going to take Onuachu for the fodder. But let's see if we get the Endrick right here, because this is the pick, the 92 plus pick that a lot of people are getting it from in its second slot. Let's see. Bang. Like clockwork. So he has absolutely gotten destroyed in price because everybody is doing this player pick and getting him with such a high kind of rate of him being packed from this. It seems rigged almost, but I don't know if it is, because it's not 100% a guarantee. Some people yesterday were posting tweets below these guys on Twitter saying that this pack is glitched to get him with other players than Endrick, but I think his weight is just super duper high, as he's only 93 rated and he's a Tots breakthrough card instead of a regular team of the season. So that's why he's down. And his minimum price, I don't know why it's 500,000 coins, but it is. That's a price ranging mistake by EA. If you have this card, list him up for 501, because when his price range updates, he is going to be going lower than that for sure. Also, there's no guaranteed team of the season cards in this. So we're going to go boom, boom, and boom, and take that up to 140 blues packed, because the guaranteed cards in this are the 2 player picks. There's no actual guaranteed cards from that besides the player picks. So that's why Endrick is dropping down as much as he is, and the 500k minimum price range is the reason why he is there. Now, also, as I mentioned before, red pick pulls this weekend are crazy. Like I talked about, seeing so many red Nuno Mendes. Like, I'm seeing red Nuno Mendes in so many different places, and I think that's one of the reasons why he is super duper cheap. But like we've been saying and seeing with opening these packs, it just makes me want to grind the pack grind even more, seeing all of these cards come out of these packs at such a high clip. So that's the situation with the market at the moment. The League One Tots cards should be a lot safer now. They might drop a little more later tonight, but if you want to pick one up for your team, you're going to lose way less coins than you would have previously because their prices should not be dropping as much. Now, out of packs cards, like I actually just picked up a Jonathan Tah for 600,000 coins flat on bid, because I know I'm being a little risky trading with a center back here with the good center back Evo that is out. But yesterday he went from 600K up to 670, 680. If he does that again today, I'm making an easy 30 to 40,000 coins. The Bundesliga, the Premier League, the out of packs TOTS cards continue to fluctuate in price really, really well. Like look at this Ryerson, 205 yesterday. On Saturday, he started the day at 180, rose up to 215. You look at a lot of these cards that are going out of packs, their prices are moving very, very well, and it's very easy to make coins on them. So highly recommend trading with out of packs team of the seasons just as much as I'm talking about trading with cards like Tovan and these League One team of the season cards that are in packs right now as well. Yeah, there's the Todd right there for 600,000 coins. Hopefully we're looking at 670, 680 later today on Sunday, just with a normal fluctuation of his card's price. And we can make some very, very easy coins. There are amazing amounts of coins out there. Make sure you're putting in that effort, whether it's bids on fodder like we talked about, or just trading with team of the season cards in general. Now, let's take a look at Sunday content today and kind of what we're expecting. First thing is, we've mentioned it already, a new icon pack, because if you take a look at SBCs that are expiring, and if you remember 2 weeks ago when we got this icon pack, it was a good one, but it's going away today. This was the first one that included Trophy Titans. I even did this a couple times in the course of this 2 weeks that it's been out, but it's going away today. One of the reasons why people like this icon pack as well 2 weeks ago is because it was cheap. 85, 86, and 87 rated squad. Whatever new icon pack comes out today, I don't think we're going to get a new icon pick. We already have an icon pick. It's not expiring today. Just the pack is expiring. I think whatever we get today has to maintain this price, this 85, 86, 87, like really cheap overall rating SBC requirements here. But I don't know what EA do. If they take this up to 90 plus, then you remove some of those Trophy Titans like the Maldini and others that you actually would like to pack from this. So I'm really curious to see how EA kind of move on from this. But still, smack the desk. Sorry about that. I just don't feel the amount of hype with icon packs and player picks that we did. They just seem right now so far behind the rest of the power curve in terms of cards, because all these team of the season cards have 3 play stop pluses and you have pretty crazy stats. And a lot of these icons, unless you're chasing somebody first owner for the club, which I am, Zlatan, I got to do more of these. Unless you're doing that, like, there's really not a whole lot of desire there. You might as well just do a week 4 TOTS upgrade, or like I did, that week 3 TOTS player pick for the Bundesliga cards to chase something fun and to chase a really big pack pull. So we'll have to see. Hopefully the new pack is nice and cheap. Maybe EA will upgrade it to a 90 plus SBC. Who knows? That's my question though, is what is the next step? Also, have to mention this. As a part of content today, we get some big SBCs that are expiring. Balogun and Giroud, the showdown. That game is today, by the way. I believe it's the first League One game that is going to be played of the day. So watch out for that. Batistuta, if you really want him, is going away. And the May the 3rd Evo is going away as well. I need to get this done before the content drop, because that gives Tiki Taka Plus to a 3rd play stop plus upgrade. And I would be really curious to know if we get another SBC Evo today. I like when EA throw those in. We got this last week on Sunday. I would love it if they did that again today on Sunday as well. Now, the last thing to talk about is player SBCs when we're in this section of the game. Of course, we've got our whole leaked list of players here with Crazy Man and Yilmaz, probably 2 of the biggest names that have not been released yet. So many cards that are a part of this list. Maybe Lavelle and Kamara would be other decent names people be looking forward to as well in terms of these SBC players. But just watch out for a leak, because I'm sure it'll be posted before the content drop today of who we will be getting. And last but not least, it's an Evo. I mean, we will get a Sunday Evo today, but after back-to-back days of really good evolutions, of course, on Friday with the 125K center back Evo, and then into yesterday with the goalkeeper Evo. The question is, are they going to go with another paid one? Are they going to go with the free one? We will have to see, but I would imagine that we do get an evolution piece of content today. Now, let's end off the video with a couple of 86 by 2s, because I need the 86 rated cards for those SBCs that I'm going to do. And let's test our blue luck, because, guys, I cannot believe we're up to 140 team of seasons. And yeah, I know we opened a 450,000 coin store pack as a part of this video, but we got to Endrick. And I had to try it out for the science. It was just for the science, chat. That's what it was, right? And it was with coins, obviously, not with FC points. But it looks like our luck may have run out here because all I'm getting is 86 and 87 rated cards, which will help me with my SBCs. But I was maybe hoping to see that blue tunnel. Maybe that blue tunnel, EA. 0 for 3 on the 86 by 2s. Well, we keep pressing. We keep pressing on. We do those packs. And we get some fodder at the very least and maybe get a team of the season if we're lucky and some other ones. But that's going to be the content. That's going to be the video from me today. The content was the player picks, man. Who am I kidding? Let's be 100% honest. I'm going to go get those SBCs done before they expire for Balogun, Giroud, and the Evo. And I will catch you guys in a video tomorrow. I won't be able to stream today, unfortunately. Got a whole bunch of things to get together before the missus and I head out this week. We'll have videos all week. If you guys were in the streams, of course, we've been talking about it. The missus and I are going on a little trip. It's not like a vacation thing. It's just something that we're helping out with. Kind of a group thing. But I still will be uploading videos and I'll still be paying attention. I'll be tweeting and I'll still be like involved with the game. I just won't be streaming it during the day since we will be gone. So that's the update there for those of you who were not in the streams in the last couple days to maybe catch that. And I don't know who this is, but it's blue or it's team of the season number 141, Fernandez Pardo. Anyway, lads, I will see you in a video tomorrow on the YouTube. Appreciate you guys, man. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're packing blues and you're getting good cards from these packs like I am, to be completely honest. So let me know in the comments if you're packing anything sick. A lot of you guys yesterday's video said that you were. Some said that you weren't. I'm rambling now at the end here as I open my final pack. Final one. Tots Week 4 player pack. I don't know why I'm pushing my luck. We've already had such great luck today. Center back. Who? Skriniar. For a second there, I was like, center back, Pacho, B Pacho. All right, there it is, man. Can't believe we got Endrick. Can't believe we got all those team of the season cards from picks. Do your player picks, and I'll see you in a video tomorrow, Chad. Have a great Sunday. It's been Nate, TheFutAccountant. See you later. Peace out.